All right, hello again. It is Monday, start of the week. Got a long week ahead of me. Guess I got some rest this weekend. Um, not so much so, um, but there was some good moments where I got to take in the air and take a deep breath and decompress, while also keeping in mind what I need to do to get to where I need to be, which means uh, when those moments come, showing up. So just mentally preparing myself. Like, let's say if I got to fill out something, or if I have to drop something off, go somewhere, send an email, that it's staying on my mind and throughout the day, even if I'm eating, like relaxing, it, it it's there, knowing that I'm gonna do it, but I am allowed to relax. So I am allowed to eat, take a break, watch something, uh, you know, just relax myself from working all the time, because that's how my brain is. I would just work. Um, but it's the start of the week, so now it's me getting up early at 5:30 every morning, which means that I got to go to bed earlier, um, which means that I have to be more responsible of how I spend my time throughout the day. So if I'm gonna take a nap, make sure I'm intentional on that. Uh, and if I'm spending energy, because the energy that I'm getting is not off of a lot of sleep. I think I slept like 5 hours last night, or maybe a little less than that. Who cares? I got rest, right? Um, I am a high functioning being, and because I'm a high functioning being, I don't need as much rest as other people to accomplish the things that I need to accomplish. However, I know sleep is important, so my goal is to get sleep. My goal is not to avoid sleep. However, uh, I have to show up. There's places that I need to be, and there's things that I need to do. And today, I will make sure that I'm home early enough to relax and to prepare myself for tomorrow, so that I can have more energy. That's one of my goals for today. Um, just because I've been running around, I've been doing a lot of stuff. Um, but I will say I am happy. I feel like uh, even though there are a lot of challenges that I'm facing, I'm still able to find uh, how to have fun in doing the things that I need to do, so that I avoid burnout. Because once you stop having fun, once you stop looking at things as worth doing, and you're not indulging in gratitude, because there's a lot of things that I do have that a lot of people don't, and I just got to keep reminding myself that I'm blessed, and because I'm blessed, uh, there are a lot of responsibilities that I'm gonna have throughout the day, and that just comes with being a child of God. That's what comes with being a soldier for the man upstairs, uh, and he's the one that protects me when I'm not on getting a lot of sleep. When I'm not at my best, wherever my mind goes, right? Because I said foraging is this thing that we do to search for resources, you know, and then we have this whole realm of resources that is in our minds, um, where a lot of people benefit and capitalize from, right? Which would look like writing a song or a book, or playing an instrument, or just bringing some kind of value into reality, and then being compensated for it by people who see or put a dollar limit to the value that they bring, um, from whatever they practice, whether it's playing an instrument, being able to trade stocks, fishing, selling your fish, whatever the job description, or whatever the talent that you have, being compensated for it because other people think that it's valuable, and they're willing to spend their money on paying you for your services. So that there's a bunch of jobs that I could come up with that are like that, but I think you guys get it. So yes, today is going to be me preserving my energy as much as I can and doing the things that I need to do to get to where I want to be, but also having gratitude and showing empathy to people around me, because we're all going through stuff. So just making sure that if someone does reach out, I'm available, and I have patience when they do, to be there for them. If this is something that happens during my day, I don't expect it to that much, because most people are independent and we're able to deal with our stuff. But you never know. Some people, like yesterday, a woman stopped me, and well, actually, I kind of stopped her because she had a bell in her hand, and I was trying to get some copies made for this paperwork that I'm filling out, and she just needed a loan. And she's not from New York. She's from Indiana. She lived in Georgia. She's in her 50s, and she just put in her phone a place where she could get a loan because she needed to pay a bill. And she's walking around with these bells that I've never heard someone walk around with before. I think in my entire life, I never heard someone walking around with bells. So I'm like, what do you have those bells for, ma'am? And she's like, this is so that when I'm walking around and I'm crossing the street, people see me and people hear me, so that I don't get hit. And I thought that was funny. And then she told me about how she had this goal to get a loan, and she was looking for a place nearby that could service her and help her get a loan. So I ended up driving this woman like 20 minutes away, which I didn't have to do, but I felt like the places that she put into her phone was so far away, she wouldn't accomplish her goal. So I extended my resources in order to help her with what she had in mind and what she wanted to accomplish. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find a place that would give her a loan, but the important thing is that we tried. So I drove her back after that, and I felt good. I felt like I was there for somebody in need, right? And I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to be there for someone, but I had the patience, and I made sure that I did it out of the kindness of my heart. I did it for me, because I feel like when you help someone, you help yourself, and that's what it felt like yesterday. And I was still able to come home and put all of my paperwork in that I needed to put in. I wasn't able to send it out, but that's what I'm going to do today, this morning, try to figure out a sequence of how to send this out, the way the person needs it to be sent. Yeah, so you're doing a good job, and you just got to keep on looking ahead and moving forward with intention and purpose, and gratitude and empathy, and you'll be okay. All right, take it easy.